What's up guys, this is David here and welcome to another Mobile Legends gameplay video. Today we'll be featuring Bane, the cursed pirate captain. Bane was cursed to reside deep into the sea with the ship Black Pearl. After returning to the land of Dawn, this cursed pirate swore to reclaim his reign once again and take over this peaceful land. Peaceful land if you know what I mean. You should know how cursed he is just by looking at his cursed hat, evil face, evil beard, evil clothing, evil hand, evil weapon, evil body, evil foot without a shoe, and evil foot with a shoe, and most importantly, evil way of walking. Anyways, to summarize, he's just pure evil. So, let's get into his build. Bane is a very controversial champion that lots of players deem to be completely useless. Well, this is not completely out of whack because it does not offer much crowd control and his ultimate travels very slowly, even though it's called Air Assault. And his damage is just abysmal. But in fact, Bane is a melee fighter who thrives at tower pushing as well as group team fights thanks to his passive and insane ultimate. I want to say this champion is more situational than any other champions, meaning you have to team up with the right team comp to be effective in the game. And when I say the right team composition, I mean characters with huge crowd control that can stuck people in place such as Montage or Tigreal. Bane and Montage in one lane is very annoying to deal with because they have lots of lane sustain and damage early on, and you can almost just stay in lane and win against a 3-man gank if both Bane and Montage execute their ultimate correctly. Bane's passive, Shark Bite, will infuse his weapon every 6 seconds with extra 30 to 60% basic physical damage, and splashes everyone in front of the target he hits in a huge fan-shaped area, and also slows any target touched by the passive for whopping 60%. This ability is extremely good for harassing as well as lane pushing thanks to its splash damage. So make sure you utilize it every 6 seconds in combat whenever you have it. Bane's first ability, Crab Claw Cannon. That's a hard word to say. Fires a cannon at a selected target. The target hit will take a chunk of physical damage, and any units around the targeted unit will take a chunk of splash damage as well. All units affected will be slowed by 60% again, and have their armor reduced by up to 30% for 2 seconds. This ability is synergized so well with the ultimate, which we'll get into in a little bit, so make sure you cast it in conjunction with your ultimate. Bane's second ability, Rum, literally summons a barrel of rum next to where he is standing. Any ally champion stood in the small AoE area of the rum will be healed while drinking the rum for a decent amount of HP. This does mean you have to almost stand in the stasis for a few seconds to maximize the heal though. So make sure you position your barrel so that you're not taking damage from enemy at the same time. This ability is most used in a dueling situation when enemy jump on you and you have nowhere to go. Drink some rum and let's go. Bane's third ability, or ultimate, Air Assault. Launch a battleship forward from where he is standing. The battleship will drop bombs on 2 units at a time for extended duration whenever the battleship is still there. Deal tremendous amount of damage and 30% of damage to the turret. A note here is this ability travels extremely slow. So make sure you are very close to the target before you cast it. Otherwise your enemy will just easily run away and you can watch your useless battleship flying away without doing a single point of damage. And because it works so well on turrets, what you want to do is push the wave really fast with your passive, and then when your minions step close to the enemy turret, cast their ultimate to zone the enemy champion out of their turret while dealing tremendous amount of damage to the turret as well. One advanced tip here is, when enemy champion is chasing you, do not cast this ability forward like you usually do. Instead, cast it in a direction where you're going to run away. This way, if they chase you, they will end up taking the whole damage from your ultimate because the battleship is on top of their head the whole time. And that usually directly result in an outplay situation. With Bane, I like to run either Flicker or Purify for the getaway, and Physical Emblem for the HP as well as physical damage offers early on. Item wise, due to the heal from your second ability, I like to get Blade of Destruction first to compensate on the damage. And this synergizes so well, and when I say so well, I mean so well with your passive if your splash damage end up critical striking, whatever you like to say. Then I usually get Tools of Greed for the sustain, Blade of Despair for the raw damage, as well as the crit, War Boots for the armor, Wind Chaser for the armor shred so your passive can do more damage, as well as Immortality for the survivability. You can also just get multiple Blade of Destructions if you want to troll your enemies and one-shot them. So let's get into his gameplay. Here, enemy Belmont to defend the tower. As you can see, the tower is quite low. All we need to do, instead of going play with him, just throw our ultimate in there. He has no choice but to get away from the turret, and the turret end up falling really easily. We saw 3 enemy team members come to harass us, or gank us, or whatever you want to say, fight us. Instead of running away, Cal immediately used ultimate. Now he did miss the timing on it, so did not use the enrage ultimate, but we did not run away, just stay there with our extreme sustain, with my Rum and Minotaur's heal, and we were able to get the kill very easily on Saber. After a successful team fight, with Bane and Minotaur top lane, you want to be getting blue buff, because Minotaur does not use blue, but for you though, with extreme amount of consumption of alcohol, you do need the blue buff so you can stay sober. Here, because we actually end up taking tower damage from my passive, when I crit on the tower, it hit enemy Hayabusa. When I'm using ultimate, you see how fast the tower just end up dying. And Hayabusa uses ultimate here, seeing that he was gonna die, but little did he know that ultimate actually resulted in his death. With Bane, your number one objective, your number one thinking process is always pushing, and more pushing. Team fight, and more team fight. The goal of a team fight is to push. The only goal of a team fight is to push. Here you see me using ultimate, because Minotaur jumped in, flickered in for his ultimate, and then when I got there it was too late because your battleship travels so slowly. So we figured this strategy won't work. I communicated with my teammate, let me get in first and use my ultimate, and here you can see I get close enough to cast my ultimate first before Minotaur actually uses ultimate, and we're able to pull off a successful fight over here and get a double kill on Bruno and Saber. So there you go, that's a mistake you don't need to make. Basically, because your ultimate travels slowly, make sure you're in position first before your CC jumps in, because otherwise it's going to be a waste of ultimate because it's too slow. For example, if Ticker will go in first and then you walk towards an enemy and use the ultimate, they will have enough time to run away. And the Ticker will actually push them towards you. Here, we see team fight going in, we immediately push the lane and come to help, see what we can do. We see Saber right here, dashed backwards in the wrong direction with our slow first, like I said, first ability first in conjunction with our ultimate. And then we cast the ultimate, look at how much damage he was able to take just from the ultimate alone. And because he was super low, we were able to get this mid inhibitor without any resistance. After that, what you do? You go back and seek other objectives. Meanwhile, maintain more pressure on the entire map. After getting the turtle, or failing at getting the turtle, we go top immediately and try to push top tower. Now the enemy Belmont saw us and come towards us, same as Kagura. I used ultimate to zone the Kagura out so we can single out this Belmont right here. And as you can see, I don't have ultimate. Minotaur is enraged, and he jumped in for ultimate on the entire backline. We were able to crit on the back. Now, your auto attack does some damage, but not as much as you would think. So I'm just waiting for my passive to proc. As you can see, when my passive procs, I'm able to do so much damage. Not only that, Kagura was slow to the ground and has nowhere to go. She did end up coming back and get a kill on Minotaur, so I do take some blame for that. But we're able to stay in the fight even though they have 4 people and it's just Minotaur and I for the longest time. Here the enemy Belmont did miss the ultimate. I used my first ability to harass, but then our Belmont just went all ballsy and went in. Unfortunately they had a Hayabusa at the same time, even though he's spinning. Instead of going backwards, I immediately go to our blue buff, get our blue buff again because like I said, you need it. And just from your rum and your blue buff and your auto attack with Tooth of Greed, you're able to go back to full HP as you can see really strong. Here our Bruce Lee kicked the Bruno into our team. I immediately use her ultimate, you can see, drag towards enemy direction to zone them out. So we can single out this character really easily. After that, what you do? More pushing. At this point of the game, my critical damage actually does a whole lot. So we're able to clean out the wave really easily. I use my ultimate directly on the tower here. You see how fast the tower is going down. Minotaur jumped in for the ultimate. Successfully got a kill in conjunction with my ultimate on the enemy Kagura, and Belmont's really low, ended up getting killed by our teammate as well. Here you see we just keep on pushing the tower without worrying about anything. Without worrying about anything at all. Here, I see Saber jump in on our Bruce Lee right here. I immediately jump in for my first ability and then ultimate. He just died instantly. There's no chance for him. And that will be the game for us. GG, well played. Thank you for watching this gameplay video. Hit the subscribe button if you like the show. Check out more amazing videos and come hang out with us every day during our live stream on YouTube and Twitch from 6 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Use the links listed below. With that guys, thanks again for watching this ranked gameplay and I'll see you guys in our next video.